Everybody, this is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today on Sunday, January 10th. It was a reset. Target's Intimate. Today was the day that they was going to set the shells, and I found none other than Transformers Studio Series A601 Autobot Jazz. And let's just take a quick look around the packaging. And I tell you, I got the DPCI, and I was like, there might be a few more figures with it. So they went back today and looked again. Guy named Dimitri is helping me out, and I appreciate Dimitri hooking me up with this. But at the same token, since I got this Jazz, they got a new thing at Target where they won't let you have the same case, like one of each in each case, trying to make it fair for everybody else. And I get the whole fair for everybody else thing. That's why when I go, I only get one of each character. But a bunch of nonsense this morning with getting a hold of him. So I could have had Cup and Blur as well, but they said no. All that said and done, let's get Jazz out of his box, as this is really a long time coming, and get him with the other bots from Earthrise. Thanks again for watching. And since this is the beginning of my Studio Series 86 line, I'll go ahead and show you here's Prowl in his plastic prison with his handgun there. A couple of things there. I was hoping they would do away with those altogether, but they didn't. The hard Cybertron still persists. You have the instructions, which are done. I can get it open. Sorry, they're done in red, white, and black there. We kind of know how this goes because I've seen a couple of reviews from the other guys that do excellent transformation reviews. Again, there's the box. Just love that box art there on the box. And there too, Jazz being all jazzy. This is where this little inserts, I hadn't been pulling them out, but I probably will pull these out. This is where Cliffjumper and Jazz are together and going something along the lines of Jazz to Moonbase 2, Jazz to Moonbase 2. And it was Bumblebee and Spike, it was on Moonbase 2, but just really cool that you can reenact that scene at this little backdrop here. It's really nice. Cardboard stock seems to be thicker than the normal Studio Series cardboard stock. And anyhow, let me get him out of his plastic prison, and let's look at this guy. He loves Earth and everything about Earth, and is all about Earth style. Here we go.
So while that's doing
right out of practice, right out of packaging, this guy is excellently done, and I can't believe how cool he really is as he busts a wide stance breakdancing kind of pose right out of box for me. Already had to do a little bit of touch-up work to his nose. But it's okay because it's Jazz, and he just jams right along with it. Really great detail here. I'm going to get this guy standing upright. Give me just a moment. And I don't know what it is about Jazz reviews, but it makes me just want to start posing this guy in all kinds of cool and different fancy ways, but you can actually do it with this guy, and he's absolutely impeccable. You can bust a kick move right there. You can see his little bit of backpack kibble. He's got his feet stuff there in hand. I thought I would not like this guy as much as I do, but in hand, this guy grows on you exponentially fast. And I was telling you, got his feet or his wheel things the right way. So just give me a second more here. He's very poseable, very picturesque, friendly. I've gotten a little bit pose happy with Jazz here, as he is just so poseable, and I'm here hoping that with one of the things I see right off bat with this guy is that he's got some hollow bits in his forearms and he has no wrist swivels. One complaint I got right off bat with him in his robot mode, but other than that, he's just absolutely stunning and beautiful. And like I said, a little paint schmooze fix up already applied by me has kept the party rolling. And now I'm going to do his Moonbase 2 pose. Give me just a second, please. Jazz to Moonbase 2, Jazz to Moonbase 2. As I said, this guy is just so flippin' awesome, and having these other mini masterpieces along with this mini masterpiece just makes it all the more better. 1 second more, please. And to finally be able to pose them all together as some Autobots around about, it's just a beauty, a thing of beauty. This is what a lot of us have been collecting for all these years, is to have this one set that's super nice and be able to say Autobot roll call, you know. And then he goes like prowl. I can't remember the rest of it. He just goes through the whole list and stuff, and then he's like, transform, start your engines. All ready, Prime. Let's roll out. And so to be able to have this power in front of us is just something else special. Give me a second more. There we go, as I'm a good glutton for punishment. You're seeing all these guys together, ready to face up for a roll call from Jazz. That is something of beauty. Anyway, let's get him in the car mode. Take a look at him. And to finally have this guy in his car mode amongst his Autobot brethren that I have collected over the last little bit here is absolutely awesome. I'm thinking about doing something to taking care of the one, so we have just the 4 on both sides of the car there. And I think I've seen some upgrades that will address this to where I don't have to paint it. I can paint it for the meanwhile, but I can put the other things on it. Going around here to the back end, very Porsche-esque car mode. Probably broken up and not having to do the license because of the way the feet do here on the back. I thought I'd hate this, but it's actually better in person now that I have him out of box and transformed into his car mode. There again, the 1.4 doesn't seem all that bad, but I just want the number 4 on the side of the car like it should be. And peg hole is kind of tight, so just be careful going in. This is clear plastic underneath paint. But they did a really super awesome job on this, getting this nail in this alt mode. Let's get him in the robot mode again. To be able to finally have this bot amongst this Autobot roll call is a thing of beauty, guys. I've been waiting to recreate this properly because back in G1, old Ratchet Ironhide there didn't have actual hits, nor was I able to get a Ratchet when I was a kid or a Sunstreaker. I was able to get Side Swap, but didn't have Trailbreaker. My brother had Mirage, so I could borrow it on occasion. My friend had Wheeljack, but I never had Wheeljack. Had Cliff Jumper, never had Prowl. Had Jazz when I was in high school. He was one of the first ones before Beast Wars that I got a hold of, and really wish I hadn't have lost that G1 memorabilia. But here's the scene I've always wanted to recreate. Jazz put together a crew. After that Prime, he's like, Prowl. God, I can't remember even still today. But I mean, he's like, Prowl, Ironhide, Wheeljack, Trailbreaker. No, he was not Ironhide so early. He was like, Sunstreaker, Sideswap, Transform. Roger that, Prime. Prowl, Trailbreaker, Wheeljack, Ironhide, Mirage, Sunstreaker, Sideswipe. Autobots, start your engines. Ready, Prime. Autobots, roll out. I just would like to say thank you, Hasbro, for putting together the Siege, the Earthrise, and the direction that it went so that we could finally have, when Studio Series 86 come in, a full shot of the Autobots that are posable, transformable, a lot of fun to play with, a lot of great memories growing up. Now finally in the year 2021 we can have them all together here in the proper Autobot roll call. This looks amazing to me. I'm sure it looks amazing to the others that have been 35 years in the waiting trying to get a decent set of retail version figures, and this doesn't disappoint. It's just really hard to get a hold of stuff when it's an exclusive or in a whole other line together, or anyway. And I'd like to see an Earth mode of Mirage there, but this is a good stand-in for the time being. and even with the quirks of the weapons and stuff on the top, I'm good with that too. So thanks again to all those who watch and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so very much. It means so much to me. Moving forward, hopefully my videos will get better. I'm learning how to cut, reshoot, and do some other things to make these videos seem seamless. Until all are one, guys. Thanks again. Have an excellent and safe weekend out there. And I highly recommend this Studio Series 86 Jazz. Thanks again for watching.